Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 with Chelsea. I'm going to be taking on Leverkusen and Tottenham today, so it's a very important episode in the Champions League and the league. Of course, our first venture into Europe, Chelsea not being in European competition in Season 1. Pretty confident that the team who won 2-1 at home to Leicester will be able to do the business today. I don't see anybody who should be coming back in. Maybe we want to bring in Asensio. Let's see if he can go in here for Chalobah maybe. Yeah, he could. Or Fabregas. You know what, I'm going to throw Fabregas in there. Box to box isn't exactly his preferred role, but I'm going to put him in there. Beginning to come to the opinion that Chalobah's not quite going to make the grade. No, do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to stick with him. I'm umming and ahhing here. I'm really not certain as to our best team, but we're going to go with that. Trying not to fart about with it too much. Try and keep the consistency going. You should be able to win this one at home. If we don't, we've faltered right out of the blocks. Okay, a 4-4-2 from them. They've got quite good attacking potential, but we should be able to do them. Actually, they're a pretty strong team. Wouldn't mind one or two of their players in truth, but we are of course stronger and should be able to win. So here we go, beginning of the game. Let's encourage the boys as they kick off. And it was well won there by our man to get us some early possession. Free kick. Foul on Lewandowski. Not an early booking though, which is a bit of a shame. 15 minutes, good possession from us. Stats looking good. Good first booking as well to the left back there. But a really dull opening 21 minutes. Chalobah goes in the book as well. That's disappointing as it's a corner to be taken by Aranguiz. Puts it in. It's headed by Volland. And an absolute sucker punch. First shot by Leverkusen is a header to poke it into the net by Kevin Volland, and it's 1-0. Disaster. There's not much more to say about that. That's Piliqueta in the book now. Still only the one shot for Leverkusen. If we don't turn this around, it's another dangerous corner here. Aranguiz puts it in again, and this time Courtois claims it. Whew, I was worried there. Still got high hopes. Good throw from him. Muzonda quickly forward for Lewandowski. Lots to do. Benjamin Henrichs does nick it, but it is picked up by Piliqueta. Should have just played it inside there. Had an easy ball on. Goes back to Lindelof. He gets it to Matic. Hazard now. Chalobah were bunching up a bit. Muzonda, can he poke it for Lewandowski? No, he goes back the way. Chalobah finds Lewandowski. He turns, plays it to Alonso. Alonso losing it. Can he get onto it though? He can. Can he get this across? Puts it in for Lewandowski. Header away. Will come back to Alonso. Returns it first time. Scramble and Hazard puts it home. 1-1. We needed that in truth. Okay. I'm going to tell them we're not happy with that. That's not good enough from us. Oh, I forgot to load up these tactics properly. We'll do a little bit of talk about the tactics as well in between the fixtures today. Hazard's going to go into midfield there. Not exactly a brilliant position for him, but better than he is as a striker. Chalobah will be coming off for Michi. And I think Piliqueta will be the one coming off since he is in the book. Lindelof can go to right back, and Piliqueta can come off for Timo Werner. Do we want Timo Werner? Yeah, we want Werner as the poacher, I suppose. Lewandowski and Batshuayi can be out there. However, I do want it to be more attacking rather than counter-attacking. Let's get more direct passing, get higher up the pitch. Tell the boys to push forward. I really want to turn up the pressure on them today because we've been creating chance after chance after chance. Lindelhof now getting forward. Can he get a cross in? He does. It's right into Leno's arms, but it's a good opening 16 seconds in the second half here. It's an absolute horror show in terms of the statistics here. We've been by far the better side, but really created nothing, and we're heading to a 1-1 where the side has barely had a shot all day. Matic should actually have been deep there, Musondo should have been further on, but we are going to bring on Asensio now to go into the midfield there. We're going to push up even further and go much more aggressive if we don't get the goal before about 75 minutes. Alonso to Lewandowski. Hazard now looking for a room, slips it to Werner, who slams it into the corner, and Timo Werner is looking a hell of a signing for Chelsea, who move up to top position in the league table. How is the other game going actually? Atletico being held by Celtic. Wow. I assume that must be at Parkhead. It is at Parkhead. Good result that. We just need to see this game out now. Hazard's done well today. Werner obviously getting what will be the winning goal. Alonso, Hazard back to Alonso now. Can he get this in? I'd like a wee goal for Miche or something for Lewandowski. Lars Bender clearing it desperately, but Alonso finds Hazard taking a man on, slips in. Werner there again. 3-1. It's Hazard and Werner combining, and I must say he's looked sensational in front of goal. In a Chelsea shirt has Timo Werner. 2 goals today. Looked far better than Batshuayi. He's looked far better even than Lewandowski, who's been involved in the build-up play today, to give him his credit, and he is an intricate part of the link-up play rather than just putting the ball in the net. But Hazard today, man of the match, ends up looking an easier win than it felt on the day. Celtic do hold Atletico Madrid, so we have a 2-point lead at the top of the Champions League group there, which is pretty damn surprising, I must say. So we have a little look. We are going to load in these tactics, and don't pay too much attention to the name. The name is just what the tactic creator has called it. I did pinch these 2 tactics as well, same place I got the first tactic. There'll be a link down in the description below if I can find it. You know, I downloaded them a little while ago. I did in season 1 link to where I got the first tactic, so it's not my intention to take these without credit, but if I can't find it, then please do forgive me. Basically, the first tactic, 4-2-2-2 wide, or a 4-2-4, however you'd like to call it. Counter-attacking, flat back 4, 2 in the middle, 2 wide, 2 up. Not quite countering standard, I should say. Very fluid, bit of intermoving. They can get forward and stuff. Basically, it's just to get 2 strikers up there. It's not a bad formation I've found. And this 4-3-3 counter-attacking, it is standard. Basically, solid middle there, flat back 4, and launch it up to strikers. So that's that one. This is still the main tactic. This is how we're going to play most games. But the other 2 tactics are there for us should we need them. So we're going to advance to Spurs now, and honestly I'm tempted to play the 4-3-3 against Spurs. Tielemans and Laporte are there, but I'm not really interested in signing anybody new. Do we want to? Do you know, it's telling us to work on attacking set pieces. Let's do it and see if we can get any joy. So, away at White Hart Lane, it's a tough one for us, but we did smash them 6-0 in the Community Shield, so hopefully we can get some more of that. I think, at the very least, I probably want to get Werner on. Maybe I'll go with the 2 up. Tactical decisions. Do you know, I think I'll go with the 3. We'll go with the 3. Let's pick the team from scratch here. So we'll go with Courtois, we'll go with Azpilicueta, and then we will go Lindelof, Christensen, and we'll go with Alonso. In the midfield there, Conte sadly not fit yet. We will go with Fabregas. We'll go with Matic as the deeper the deeper of the three, and we will go with, in fact, wait a minute, Fabregas would be better as the deeper of the three. Okay, Matic can be the support, and do we go Chalobah, do we go Asensio? No, we go Hazard, sorry. Not his favoured role in there, but you know, it's to fit the tactics rather than the players. Batshuayi out there, Werner front man, and Lewandowski on the left side. Bench will be Lopez, David Luiz, Moses, Chalobah, Muzonda, Asensio. See, do we have anything not covered? Yeah, Nathan Ake actually, so we'll put Asensio, Muzonda and Chalobah further up and put Ake back there. And that will be the lineup for a trip to White Hart Lane. Spurs, who are currently 5 points behind us right now, a loss here would be devastating for them. Lloris, Walker, Veltman, Vertonghen, Rose, Ali, Dyer, Salvio, Eriksson, Chadli and Kane. Look at Chadli there. He's bought him back for 11 million. Okay. Pretty good financial deal. West Brom making a loss on him after only a season, which is a bit weird actually. I don't know if you would see that in real life. Dele Alli now though out to Salvio as they try and come forward early. Dele Alli out to Chadli and Eriksson. Good challenge. Matic breaks to Kane though. Chadli now. Spurs looking to strike early. Azpilicueta nicks it. Batshuayi takes it into feet, and that's kind of the move that should have been starting a counter, but it's really poor there from Michi as Kane finds Eriksson. Good challenge by Hazard, but it will break to Chadli. I feel there's something possibly in this as Lindelof pinches it off Harry Kane. Lively start, but the move breaks down. That's a free kick to Chelsea now. Foul on Werner, and Dyer is in the book early on. Good news for us. Dyer now with the ball, playing it out to Salvio. He's got the overlap from Walker. Dele Alli will spot Walker. He's a lot of space here. Kyle Walker beats the defender to it. Walker shoots, and it's a good save by Courtois. Whew. That came from Spurs picking up the ball 50-50 in the middle of the pitch there. Eriksson's ball in is caught by Courtois though. He will roll it out to Lindelof as we start again quickly from Spurs' corner kick. Won't come to anything, but it's a good shape for play going forward. Azpilicueta joins Eric Dyer in the book. Pretty boring game so far actually. One of those games where you'd probably say you'd accept a draw, mind you. Away from home at a tough side, but it'd be a bonus to get the points here, to get the win. Lots of disappointing players though. Hazard's been disappointing. The strikers have been disappointing. Fabregas has been disappointing. Hazard now, easy ball for Matic, takes it down. There was a bit of space to move the ball there. Batshuayi losing it to Eric Dyer. The counter's on the other way. That's really poor from Batshuayi. He's really disappointed me the few chances he's got this season. It's forward to Kane. Great challenge by Christensen. Now Matic, as Spurs press really high. Matic doesn't quite get caught on it. Lindelof goes back to Courtois, who launches it high and hopeful. Finds Lewandowski. Now here's Werner. Oof. And it's a nasty two-footer by Werner. I think we all know what's coming here. Yep. It's the red card for Timo Werner. There goes any notion of trying to be more aggressive. I think we pretty much just need to try and hunker down now. Super disappointing. Hazard is coming off for Chalobah. I guess I'll bring Asensio on for Fabregas and I'll drop Matic deeper, but excuse me, really at this point we have to expect to get beat now. We couldn't do it with 11 men. It doesn't look like we're going to do it with 10. Asensio for Chalobah, out wide to Alonso. Really poor from the young man. I mean, having done so well early in his career, huge blow Chalobah though, we're trying to probe here. Alonso keeps it alive. They've won it back again and again. A couple of players go down in the box. Nothing given. The breakaway is on with Salvio. That's really poor from us again. Spurs have just destroyed us in these 50-50 balls today. But Alonso trying to pinch it now does win it. He has to go forward quickly though. Finds Chalobah. He's turned Asensio. A terrible touch. Dyer to Kane, who can probably hit this. Slips it into Eriksen. Bit of space. Shoots across and it's into the net. And it's abysmal, absolutely abysmal play on the ball. Horrible stuff from the players, absolutely terrible. They should be ashamed to call themselves professionals playing like that. Absolutely horrible stuff. And there's really nothing we can do about this. We can hardly go all out attack or we're just going to get caught. We don't have the players, we don't have the men. We'll throw Mizonda on for Matic, try and stick him up there, and we'll overload for the last 15 minutes, although I suspect it's just going to lead to us getting caught out of the back. Danny Rose now with the throw for Spurs, header on by Son. Courtois thankfully beats Harry Kane to the ball. Could it go out to Alonso maybe? Should have a bit of room somewhere surely. He goes out to Christensen, who has two players immediately on him. Lindelof to Asensio, a nice spin and a terrible pass. Dele finds Eriksen now, who rolls it to Salvio, acres of space, cross, three in the middle, queuing up Harry Kane. I mean, my God, what more is there to say about that? A terrible pass from Asensio. And then all of a sudden we're completely carved open at the back. At least we've injured Christian Eriksen. Consolation prize, but already, this is episode 4 of season 2 and we've lost the same number of league games as we did all last season. Asensio to Lewandowski, takes a touch. A good ball for once today as Piliqueta hits the byline cross and it's easy for Hugo Lloris to just catch the ball. To a man, they have been terrible today. Absolutely terrible. Forward for Kane, wins a physical battle against two players. Over the top, Kane's in, could square it, goes himself. Courtois again suspect. And it's 3-0 to Spurs. I did suspect we would get caught. Maybe let's just try and contain now. We'll see it the last couple of minutes without conceding anymore, making it more embarrassing than it already is. Absolutely terrible though. I mean, should I look at the tactical decision to play the 3 up? Maybe, but I feel it was going alright until Werner, until the red mist descended and Timo Werner ended up getting his marching orders. Vertonghen away, Asensio on, whatever. Dele Alli now to Dyer. We have to think about some stuff because although we've been winning a majority of games this season, we've not been performing like champions. We've been playing really, really poor and just scraping by because we've got individual talent in the team. And I worry we're a little bit lightweight now. We've got a lot of players, it seems, like Mizonda, like Asensio, who does do these little spinny moves when they trap the ball, but they lose the ball all too often. I'm a little worried we don't have the grit in the team. Yeah, I mean, they have to get put on blast for that. That was terrible stuff. Certainly not be talking to the media. Werner is going to get fined 2 weeks' wages for that. You simply cannot get sent off in a derby with a lunging tackle like that. We're now behind Man United, a point behind them, and they have a game in hand to play. So let's see out the rest of the games this weekend. At least they are away at the Etihad Stadium, so it is possible that they don't pick up 3 points this weekend. But we're looking for favours now, which is not a position I like to be in. Arsenal held at the Liberty by Swansea with a late goal. Suppose we can be happy about that. We take a little bit of a consolation away from that one, but it's been a poor episode after that Spurs result. And we played poorly, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, against Bayer Leverkusen. We got the win, but we did not perform like we deserved the win. Okay, let's see how everybody else gets on. Liverpool I expect to smash Hull, but I would like to see City get something against United. If United 3-0 Marcus Rashford hat-trick. Okay, Man United now in danger of running away with this. 4 points clear of us after only 6 games, 5-1-0. Clearly the best team in the league. That will do it for today's episode, a 20-minute episode today, getting those 2 games out the way. It's good to be off and running in the Champions League with a victory, but after that humbling defeat at White Hart Lane, we need to look at ourselves in the next episode and hopefully rally by advancing in the Cup at the Hawthorns, and then we need to give Man City a firm drubbing when they come to Stamford Bridge. They're hurting coming off losing 3-0 to United at the Etihad, so hopefully we can do that against them. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. As I always say, if you could pop down below and leave a like, that would be greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time.